Hi, good afternoon. This is Ginger Lynette here. Today I'm going to have a collaboration with Icon Magazine on how to do a flawless complexion. As a makeup artist, I don't really emphasize on full coverage. I think that a little bit of coverage is more than good enough because for pigmentation, it is not natural to cover it completely because it doesn't look natural at all. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce some of the products and then we see how we can go from there. Okay, basically for me is that my face, I already have done all the serum, moisturizers, everything. So now what I need to do is that I'm going to pick up a makeup base. So basically for my makeup base, I'm going to use is the Charlotte Tilbury, which is the Brightening Youth Glow, which does give a little bit of like a white tinge. So I'm going to use it around the T-zone to brighten up my skin. So I'm going to take a little bit of it. Just apply a little bit on my T-zone area. Not necessary to apply a lot, just T-zone to brighten up the skin. I think that is really important. You can add a little bit more if you feel that it's not enough. So I'm adding a little bit more. There you are. So today I'm going to use two types of foundation. The first of all is the foundation which I always use for my client. It's from Cleo de Pio. It is the Radiant Fluid Foundation. So I'm going to use half of my face to let you see the difference. And then the other foundation which I'm going to use is Estee Lauder Double Wear Cushion Foundation. Normally for myself, I always like to apply with hand when I'm at home. But of course, if I'm doing for customers, I will normally use with a brush because it's for hygiene purpose. And I've always focused more on the T-zone area rather than you do it completely on the whole entire face, because it does give you a bit of illusion effect to make sure that your skin and your contour, like the illusion contour effect also. And you just tap it, whatever remainder that you think that, oh, I need to conceal a little bit more, it's fine. Just tap it naturally. Then you can see half the face is done and it's very natural. Okay, so the other one is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, right? But it's in cushion form. This is the one. You just take a little bit, press it, and I like to do the tapping method because I need to conceal a little bit more. So what's the difference for both is that one of them is that more for skin that is like a little bit dehydrated, which is the Cleo de Pio. And for Estee Lauder, I think would be more suitable for people who are having oily skin and they need more coverage. You can add on more as well. It's very nice, you can see. Both also having beautiful texture. You can add more a little bit. As usual, I don't apply on the whole entire face. That's good enough. Yeah. But I think it's because for visual now you can see it's like two-tone, two different things. So I just briefly go through the other side also lah. Because the Estee Lauder offers, it gives you more coverage. There you are. So finally, use with Vanish Airbrush Concealer. Yeah. So I'm going to dab a little bit on my hand. Normally what I do is that I don't really dab too much around the eyes because I feel that it's a bit too thick for me. What I do is just lightly dab a little bit. And sometimes I like to use finger. For myself, if it's for customer, I always like to use brushes. Better. Just a little bit. Do I need to conceal my pigmentation area? Yes, some certain areas, yes, but not all. Because I think that in order to achieve a good complexion, you need to also have a good balance of it, because when you're having too thick a foundation, it doesn't look really nice and natural. And then a little bit on the forehead. Okay, maybe this area a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. There you are. I think this is good. Blend a little bit. Okay, after this step, I'm going to use Beauty Blender to just soften the whole entire field. I just pat a little bit to make it look natural, especially around this area where you don't want to have so much of lines, pores, too thick makeup. That's quite good. Finally, for loose powder, today I'm using the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. This is my favorite. So I'm going to use with a puff. Normally for me, when I do at home, I'm always using with a puff. And I press it. I will just press it all over so that it stays. There you are. It looks nice. Okay, the other step is about the contour. So I'm choosing the Charlotte Tilbury again, which is this one. It's under Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is the one. So I'm going to use a darker color, which is the sculpting. Just go around your cheekbone area. I'm making it very natural. I don't want to make it look too thick or unnatural. Then I sculpt all below, and then you blend it. This is for sculpting only. A little bit more. You think that's not enough? Afterwards, I'm going to show you the effect. You can brush in such way, and then you buff it. And just like a little bit like toothbrush. I'm using artist brush for this one, and then you blend it all down. Do you see the difference? This is without and this is with. There is a big difference. So I'm going to do it this way as well. And blend it in down. This one I can make it a bit more. Always buff, brush, buff, and top part as well. I like to mix a little bit. A little bit more. And finally, we can use the highlight, which is this portion, to highlight certain areas of the skin. I'm doing it more natural because I don't want it to be too dramatic. But of course, depends on individual. I just like a little bit around the nose bridge area, and a little bit on my cupid bow. You can add a little bit more if you want. I think that is good. See? Nice. A little bit more. There you are. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch up again. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.